Okay, so you've had quite an energetic and
Vietnam. I've visited here so many times, and one thing that I really want to say thank you for is the love and the support that you always have shown me throughout my career, and also every time that I come here. The people in Vietnam are so friendly. It's really incredible. So I want to say personally, thank you very much for everything.
So how is
people are so lovely. It's really been a great couple of days here, and it's been amazing being here with AIA because you can see the work that has been done. You can see the kids that it's almost 3 years where we have travelled to different territories, to different places, to different cities, and you can really feel the energy when you go into a city. It's such a special time for us. 100-year anniversary, something that is so special, and to be here and to be celebrating, to feel the energy that AIA brings into places is really special.
Thanks. So, I have been telling everyone,
my children is making sure that they see what I do. I've been a professional athlete for 22 years, and I recently retired 6 years ago, not that recently. So, I look after myself, I stay active, I eat the right things, I drink the right things, stay hydrated, do all the right things, but be active. And one of the things that we've always spoke about is sometimes the little changes that you make in your life that make the biggest difference. And if you can teach your children that, it's the most important thing. And that's what we all want. We all want, I know it sounds obvious and it's a cliche, but children are our future. So we need to teach them and learn, make them learn how to live, a healthier, longer life and a better life. So that I seem to get recognised even more when I'm in a cab. But I think because it was Friday night, because it was so busy, the city, I think that I was able to get around, but a few people recognised me. I signed a few shirts, I signed a few caps as well, but the energy, I think it helped it being so busy and so chaotic that I was able to get around the city, but the energy was incredible.
Beautiful. So on that note, I am going to leave you with our very capable MC, and then we're going to listen to conversation. David, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you. Hi. So our press here have many questions for you, but we don't have a lot of time. So when you have your son, Brooklyn, how did fatherhood change you as a man?
I think, having children is a real blessing. I think if you have the opportunity to have children and you have children, you realise how much you care about them, how much you love them, and also how much you worry for them as well. You want to take care of them, you want to look after them. And I was very young when I had children, but I always wanted to have children young because I wanted them to experience what I experienced through my career. So I think it made me mature in some ways as a man, but I also think that when you have children, you realise your responsibilities change. Your responsibilities are not just to you and your wife, you and your girlfriend, they are to you and your child. And that's one of the things that I think that changed me as a person. I was married. Well, I was married, and I'm trying to think when we had Brooklyn before, and then we got married. So our responsibilities were always to our children. But I was very lucky, but that's what changed me. I became a little bit more mature. My responsibilities were obviously to our son.
That's amazing. I'm sure the parents here will love your Instagram post. You have quite an impressive culinary skills. Okay, so this I saw this morning, so I agree. How often do you cook at home? Question one. And what are your favorite dishes to cook for Victoria and the kids? Any healthy diet tips to share with us?
Well, I love to cook at home. I cook most days because obviously me and Victoria both work every day, obviously. But when I'm at home, I always cook for the kids. The kids love my food, apparently. But one of the things that they love to eat, they love pasta. And they love ragu. So a ragu pasta for them is their favourite meal. They also love sushi. So all the kids love sushi. So that's
you can roll sushi too.
Yes. Yes, so I enjoy doing things like that for the kids. With Victoria, she likes grilled fish or steamed fish, so that's one of the things that I always make for her.
Wow, any chance we have a cooking show by Beckham?
You never know.
You never know.
Many years. So I always ate the right things, made sure, and even now, you know, now I like to eat the right things, not just to make sure I look good, but obviously to also make me feel good as well. You know, the hydration part is something that I'm getting better at. I was never great at drinking the right amount of water, but now I'm a lot better because I realise how important it is for you. But with the kids, you know, I try to introduce them to eating as many greens as possible, as much fruit as possible, drinking as much water and juice as possible, and that's what I try to teach the kids.
Sounds very wise. Is there anything that you absolutely will not eat or drink?
No, I eat everything and drink all the right things. But it's one of the things, and I told you on stage, that I enjoy doing. You know, I travel so much. I go to so many different places. I always try to eat the right things, eat the healthy things. In a different territory, a different city, a different country, I always go to, you know, the hole-in-the-wall places, the local places, and that's what I enjoy.
That's all the fun in traveling,
yes.
Right? Spend your free time and holiday with Victoria and the kids.
My free time is important that the kids understand that, yeah, Daddy was a professional footballer for a long time, and they saw that and they lived through that. But also, once I finished from playing, it's important that the kids still see Daddy working hard because it sets the right example for them. Victoria is very successful, she's very hard working. Her main priority is the same for me, is our children. But obviously, you know, we make time for our children. It's the most important thing in our lives. And with our travel schedule, you know, there's a lot of juggling going on, but it's important to us. You know, it's the most important thing to us. So when we have time off, we all spend time as a family. Even our 20-year-old Brooklyn, you know, we all spend time together. So I think it's important.
It is very important. Is there a lot of sports involved? A lot of activities?
A lot of sports. You know, I love taking the kids over the park. We ride a lot of bikes. We go for runs. You know, I don't know whether you've seen it on Instagram, but I run the boys to school sometimes. Victoria takes half of the school on her bike sometimes. So, you know, we take it in turns because obviously the boys go to one school, half goes to another school. Most mornings I take them all, and I take one to one school and then the other two. But most of the time I love to run with the boys to school, and then they change and then they're ready for their day. But it's important with the kids that they have activities. It's important that kids stay active because we always say it sets them up for the day and it sets them up for their lives. So it's important that you...
Runs across the entire countries, Healthy Living Exposed, rock concerts and music festival, events with 100 critical illness survivors and 100 families, projects to improve 100 football fields, and much more. And right now, let's see a clip of AIA Vietnam, what have they in store for the centennial event.
Just a young gun with a killer. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder, thunder.
Real trouble. The Centennial Baton is a symbol of our 100-year journey that will connect every of these journeys by traveling across all of our markets. Starting from Cambodia, our youngest business, to India, and most recently, Sri Lanka. Back on stage. And it's time now for the representative of Sri Lanka to officially pass the centennial baton to Vietnam. Please welcome on stage the Rep of Sri Lanka, Chris Han. Can I please have David in the middle? And can I please invite Mr. Wayne on stage? And now the representative of Sri Lanka will pass on the baton to Vietnam. Thank you.
Welcome. You know, I love coming to places where there's a lot of Manchester United fans, and a lot of Real Madrid fans, and a lot of England fans. So it's great to be here. You know, I love coming to Vietnam. I've said it many times before, and I'm not just saying it because I'm here. I enjoy coming to a place where I have so many fans. I have so many fans that have supported me throughout my career and also since I finished playing, and that love my children and love my family. So thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for letting me be here as part of AIA. We're trying to change so many people's lives so they can live healthier, longer, better lives. And this is the way we do it. So thank you and have a lovely day.
Thank you, David. Thank you, everyone, for coming here. And I hope that you will come back to Vietnam.
Believe me, I will very soon.
Thank you. Xin cảm ơn tất cả các anh chị nhà báo đã dành thời gian đến để tham dự